Hi, we're here.
Randomizer tournament. I'm Captain MB13, and this is Digglerat.
Yes, indeed. Praise Feasel for getting this working. All right, we'll be getting started in just a moment. Wow, I wasn't expecting that to happen right then, so I don't have my spiel prepared. This is going to be a race, awp82 versus Darkszero. Darkszero being the developer of the Echoes Rando. And they agreed to settings that Interslice already posted. Random Dark Aegon / Sky Temple Ground start, 1 to 4 starting items, no final bosses, and the most interesting setting, random one-way elevators to elevator rooms. So we're going to see some very interesting routing here.
Oh yes, I am very excited for these one-way elevators, and I used to enjoy doing some one-way anywhere elevators back in the day, but unfortunately it has a bit of an audio bug, makes it a little unpleasant for the folks at home. But luckily that won't be the case today.
Yeah. The Prime 1 plan, though, fixed it, I think, recently. Because, oh yeah, the Prime 1 Plando now, and the developer, Shadows to Toaster Party, implemented one-way elevators into Prime Rando, and he just figured out a way to fix the audio bug.
Fascinating. Maybe we'll see that in Echo soon enough, but here we go. We're starting with Amber and Emerald.
Translators?
Wait, what?
They must be starting in Dark Aegon.
Seems like it. Probably with Boost and Seekers next on the list for a trip to Torvis.
Or even very close to the portal, I would say. Yeah,
Starting
they're in the
literally
portal.
at the portal. Okay.
Yeah, with those items, the only thing you can do in Dark Aegon is leave. I'm trying to think where you could start.
Sand Cache.
No, they can't start in Light Aegon, only Dark Aegon. I guess they could have started in like Cache Ford and gotten Dark Beam immediately.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Sand Cache is the first thing that's going to be open to us. And Portal Access A.
Yeah.
And to be fair, they get to read Amber hints already, which is great.
Oh yeah, that hints are so good. Oh boy.
The Dark Torvis keys are in Dark Torvis and Torvis.
Darkszero forgot the hint. Well, he'll be back for it.
Yeah, the nice thing about this being a warp to start is just like Umos 1, instant access to a hint.
That's a good start, getting a Dark Ammo expansion.
Well, our next progression must be in Portal Access A, although technically we have access to the elevator, so we'll see.
Yeah.
Because we have Emerald Translator, the first elevator in Aegon entrance might take us to Temple Transport Emerald.
Given if my luck with random elevators comes through, though, they'll go somehow end up in Temple Transport Amber.
Well, they have gotten the ability to fire missiles, and we see that a Morph Ball system is in Hive Chamber A, so DMT has got something.
Do they go for Bomb Guardian immediately?
Ooh, that's a good question. Op seems to be heading in that direction.
Yeah, Darkszero opting to go to Mining Plaza.
Oh, looks like Op was just taking the bridge down and skipping over the Pirate Trigger. Smart play.
Yeah. Neither runner has looked at Mining Station A, so we'll have to see. Oh, there we go. Red Temple key.
Yeah, we'll see. It's not a Torvis key. We already know that.
Opting for the save.
That's not a bad idea, just in case the elevators don't cooperate with you. They will eventually loop back to Aegon entrance because of the whole one-way business.
Yep. Or maybe not. One of the things you have to worry about is,
Oh, all the Hive Temple keys are in Aegon Wastes. Fascinating.
Nice. Don't know what's in Mining Plaza.
It glowed brightly. I saw it for a split second. I can't tell if it was light ammo or a movement system. Way too early to tell from this angle.
Mm-hmm. I would be very careful of taking elevators in this mode because there's no guarantee that you'll end up.
Well, that's a problem.
I called it. Oh, and they're just going right for it. Okay. Oh, that's why they saved. One of the things you have to worry about with this elevator setting is that you get into a closed loop that you can't escape. Like, that Aegon entrance elevator could take you to a closed loop of Temple Transport Amber, sank entrance and lower Torvus access, for example, and you can't get back.
This looks like sank vault.
Yeah, that was.
This would be
Sank entrance.
This is good. I'm writing the loops down.
I suspect that they're gonna reset out of this in a bit.
This is Torvus Quadrant.
I thought that was Sank Quadrant. It's hard to tell. Oh, it was Aegon Quadrant. Oh, that was Temple Assembly Site. Am I behind?
All right, Ops next elevator was to Torvus Quadrant. Now we're in Temple Transport Violet? Yeah.
Nothing to do there, though, so... I would have at least peeked at the item, but...
Well, this is back to Temple. This is a big loop. This is a lot of elevators. This is the Sank Gate. Which
that is
PFMC.
checks. Yeah.
Yep, we can work with that.
Basically, don't worry about it. They're where they need to be, I hope. They could be punished if bombs are vanilla, but they can warp to start.
Well, the item up in the ceiling is an energy tank in Transport B access.
Nice.
Item in the crate is not immediately visible, so it is not main power bombs. It is Violet Translator.
Boo, opted and dupe the Violet Translator.
Koshi, the Amber and Emerald Translators were handed out immediately from the start. Missiles were found in Sand Cache. Their start was Portal Site in Aegon.
Translator gates are vanilla Asder. Oh, that's why they didn't do anything in Temple Assembly Site.
Yeah,
Alright, that's
they
a
didn't have
valid
Violet.
gate. Yep.
Gonna get some more hints here. Early translators are nice because we get to read hints, we get to profile the seed, such as finding out that Quad is half dead, well, third dead because of that whole Supers and Torvus energy controller kerfuffle.
That's so unlikely. I would not call it a third dead.
Fair enough. Alright, now where does Sank Gate take us?
Oh, they don't have power bombs to go back this way, right? Or to go through Trooper access.
This is Torvus Temple.
An elevator you'd be happy to see in minimal checking.
You know something? I think all of these elevators are going in a full loop here. This is certainly a lot of elevators.
Yeah, usually one of them loop doubles back on another by now.
This is Lower Torvus.
Also, hi, Echo. Yeah, this is random one-way elevators, 2 elevator rooms.
I'm not crazy, right? That was Lower Torvus?
That was Lower Torvus.
Alright, this takes us to...
Sank Spider.
Sank Spider.
Yeah, this is the largest loop I've ever seen.
Yeah, this is great. This is Temple Transport...
Emerald. Oh, there's a save station here. And they can actually get and do checks.
There's a save station. They can go through. This door is down anyway because it's random elevators. They can open the TTA gate and the TT Violet gate now.
Yep.
So they can now basically go to different elevators in the cycle anytime.
This is one of the weirder elevators loops I've seen in this mode. I haven't done too many seeds with this.
Actually, there's only 2 elevators left. Aegon Portal and Aegon Temple. And a few, well, there's actually a few, I correct myself. There's a couple of Temple Grounds elevators.
We haven't seen Aegon Gate, because that's an item.
Oh, where did Darkszero just flash that last elevator?
I wasn't looking.
I can check the bot in a few minutes. Yeah, 8.5 minutes in, and we're finally fighting Alpha Splinter.
Oh, Asder. Oh, that hurts.
I mean, technically, he's not wrong.
And that's why it hurts so much.
Actually, we also haven't seen Aegon Gate yet. So yeah, there's a few elevators missing, but this is pretty much just the full loop.
Sky Temple key.
Because we only need Light Beam, and then we can literally use all three Great Temple elevators to skip any parts of the loop. Gonna get to see Umos 1. It looked like a movement system down there. Chick is carding Sunburst.
There's Space Jump.
Nice. Good spot for it.
Well, that's an E-Tank. They want it, which they do. It's Echoes.
Yeah, no suits. You definitely want to pick it up. Now, what I do want to keep an ear out for now is if we see any hints that are saying something is 2 rooms away from Sky Temple Key 6. That points to Umos 2. Well, now they can access Aegon, they can access Temple Assembly Site, basically do the typical Temple Grounds plays.
Yeah. You would like a power bomb too for it, but not the end of the world. I'm just gonna go right for this elevator. Which one was this?
Oops. TT Violet leads to Sank Gate. So this leads to GFMC. Which will then lead to Torvis Temple, which is inaccessible. Then Lower Torvis, which we also can't work with. Then Sank Spider, which we still can't work with. Off's basically just going to loop this all the way back to Temple Transport Emerald.
Darkszero considering his options.
Well, Darkszero is going to go back to Temple Transport Emerald, and we'll find out where this takes us this time. Aegon Portal. So this is still on the chain.
This usually doesn't happen with this setting.
No, it does not. I still can't get out of that because no secret missiles. And this takes us to Torvis Quadrant, still in the chain.
Yeah, that's Meeting Ground. So there's frickin' Aegon Gate and Aegon Temple access.
To Sanquad.
And oh, we didn't see that one yet. This is a hint, so yeah. Hints are good.
Better than nothing for sure. And it reveals to us that the Aegon keys are in Aegon, Dark Aegon, and Dark Torvis, question mark?
I think so.
And this will take us to Torvis entrance.
Oh, I forgot about that one. Yeah, okay. We're just gonna see every elevator.
This is good because once you get secret missiles and power bombs, you can basically access any area of the world.
Yep.
And Darkszero is going to go in. The only thing that's going to be acquirable here, though, is the key bearer.
Might be good enough.
Which contains a beam-related upgrade. It could be important, but kind of unlikely. That is that's
screw attack. So that's required gravity. Well, right, final bosses aren't on, so this might not be required, but I don't think I've ever finished a seed where final bosses were off and I got to skip screw attack.
That is the most insulting spot possible, but it looks like Op has just found Aegon entrance again.
Oh.
So Torvis entrance might lead to Aegon entrance. We'll double check that. So yeah, for those who are just coming in and just trying to understand what just happened.
A Sky Temple key or an ETM?
I'm not sure for Mining Plaza.
It's threatening whatever it is.
But yeah, so if anybody's confused as to what just happened here, our runners are running on one-way Aegon entrance. Okay, so the loop finally closes. I think there's only two. I think there's only 2 elevators unaccounted for, and that
Aegon
is
Gate and
Aegon Gate and Aegon Temple. That's it.
as they're channeling the op energy, since op cannot be in chat.
Ah. But with Space Jump in tow, well, actually, this is technically out of logic, isn't it? Until we find bombs.
No, it's in logic on beginner to just jump over that room.
But we don't have a way back into Dark Aegon from the light world. We don't have bombs to activate the portal, or... So yeah, technically this is out of logic.
Unless Jump Guardian has bombs. That would be... Actually, I don't know if that's in logic on beginner.
It's possible, but... Actually, no. Jump Guardian couldn't have bombs. There's no way to go all the way around without bombs anyway.
Yeah, okay. So it's not in logic to do the NSJ strat and
all right, room. There's our broom closet Aegon key. Looks like Darkszero is going to go for Bomb Guardian, which Space Jump does put in logic.
Yeah, you can get out of there quite relatively easily. No, we've barely seen that trick this tournament, and we saw it a lot last year.
That's true, especially because it's in logic, and we've seen Bomb Guardian have Space Jump as the only way out only a couple of times.
I do wonder if having multiple tricks set to beginner, I wonder if that makes it more likely for bombs to be placed early.
Very good question. I'm not sure if AWP is hitting Jump Guardian or the statue here. I think AWP is hitting Jump Guardian.
I think so, too.
Okay, now it's definitely hitting Jump Guardian.
Yeah.
But yeah, so for those who are maybe even, or anywhere from slightly to completely confused as to what just happened here, the settings we have are, for the elevators today, are instead of two-way random, they are one-way to other elevators. So basically every elevator takes you to basically another elevator and beyond. Normally the elevators loop back eventually and you get back to the first elevator sooner rather than later, but in this case all but 2 of the elevators are in the same loop.
Yeah, they spend half the seed riding elevators, really. Or even longer, possibly, yeah. Good seed, A+.
Yeah, although this actually really is a good thing, because now once you reach any of those elevators, you can go anywhere in the chain. And again, with Seekers or, oh, hey, Supers. Warriors Walk, anybody?
How about Battleground?
Battleground, Warriors Walk?
Op only has 5 missiles. Oh, this is not where I want to be, personally.
Oh, actually, we can't even do Warriors Walk. We don't have a way to break the bottom of the floor.
But you can do Battlegrounds.
True. I'm thinking at this point, since Aegon gave you access to Bomb Guardian with Space Jump, I'm pretty sure the plan at this point is to, and after getting it from Umos 1, of course, I'm pretty sure the plan is to go back to Temple Assembly Site and go to Dark Missile Trooper from there. I'm fairly certain that's what the logic is expecting you to do here.
I know the feeling, Aaron. And it's
a missile tank,
5 missiles. I bet Op would really like that about now, just for drops.
To be fair. What is this? A missile
5
tank.
missiles. Oh. awp is going to be in this check for a while.
Yeah, doing this check with absolutely no special weapons is extremely painful.
Well, supers.
That is true, but you
But
only
it's
have
not.
one shot.
Yep.
One shot, no priority drops, and every individual warrior ing has 300 HP, or at least close to.
Yeah, all this is bombs locked.
Everything in Dark Aegon is bomb slot, yes. Or Dark Beam. Well, actually, no. Supers are on Junk Guardian, so yeah, it's all bomb locked. No two ways around that.
This scene is going to take 3 hours, and at least 45 minutes of it is going to be spent on elevators, flipping through them until you find the right one, I think. Darkszero finding Temple Assembly Site.
Alright, so now that we have Viola, we can do stuff, and the first thing we find is a Sky Temple key.
It's 2.
Oh, not gonna get it just yet. Oh, right, cutscene.
Yep. They did find and do Dark Atlas Splinter.
And Darkszero just found the first Powerbomb expansion in Storage Cavern B, but that's a pretty big deal because that opens up half of the elevators that we've seen now, and, well, not by logic, of course, but it does give them the ability to use them to venture beyond.
They started in Dark Aegon.
Yeah, their starting area is the Aegon portal site.
Yep.
Dark Aegon portal site specifically, sorry.
Portal terminal.
Well, Dark Aegon, in Aegon it's portal terminal, and Dark Aegon is portal site.
Okay.
I think. Another cheeseburger in comm area.
Nice.
Oh, it's called Dark Aegon portal. Okay.
Oh.
Ink Reliquary is a morph ball upgrade. Could be a power bomb. Could be any other ball upgrade, actually.
We have 0. Could be bombs, I guess.
Could be, but given that we don't have light suit, highly unlikely.
And a whole bunch of other items.
Dark visor, seeker missiles.
Do we sound like we're in a fishbowl?
I think it's actually ops audio. I hope we're not in a fishbowl because we are not broadcasting from Lower Torvis. But now Darkszero is going to go pick up whatever's on Dark Missile Trooper. Darkszero fought Bomb Guardian, right? Yeah, fought Bomb Guardian.
I recognize that goldfish in chat. That's a good goldfish.
Oh my. Alright, so I assume this is bombs at this point. I doubt this is Booster Spider just because it's locking so much. Like once anybody finds bombs, it'll put the whole of Dark Aegon back into play and we can get logically get super missiles.
Yep.
It is bombs.
Extended vanilla bombs. Nice.
Oh, jeez. So yeah, we can see the Aegon Gate to Aegon Temple elevator now. Or reach it, rather. So we basically now have the ability to reach every elevator in this seed. This will make routing the endgame especially very, very interesting.
Yeah. I personally would not have the brain power to keep track of the elevators. It would just all melt into a giant stack, and I'd probably just end up going to the nearest one, riding elevators until I got it right.
Yeah, I wrote them all down here just to make it a little easier for us here and the folks at home. So we'll know how many elevator trips it takes to get to whatever destination we think they're going.
All but two of the elevators are in a giant loop. Yeah.
Yeah, the only two elevators that are not in a loop are Aegon Temple and the Aegon Gate and Temple Grounds. And that is an Inghive key.
Hive Key 2, the best one. I hear it's 3 rooms away from a missile expansion.
Oh, jeez.
Yeah, that's right, Tabaka. The game really did expect you to get Space Jump on UMass 1, then beat Bomb Guardian, and then go get bombs on DMT.
And then go get super missiles off of Jump Guardian. All right, Aegon Gate itself conceals an energy tank. The elevator should lead to Aegon Temple.
Yeah.
The missile launcher is in Aegon. Thanks, game.
You know, if this were vanilla elevators, that would have been a pretty decent hint. No, not really.
No, not in this case.
Actually, I take back what I said, because you're basically guaranteed to find missiles early. Darkszero can do a check here.
And yeah, these two elevators, this is an actual proper pair of elevators.
Mm-hmm.
There is one item in play here, out of logic, but until Lightbeam, but still in play nonetheless.
Or power bombs.
And it's yet another Sky Temple key.
Did Darkszero skip on Temple Assembly site?
Yes.
Okay. Well, he'll be back there.
I think so, at least. All right, that's key 4. The key we picked up earlier was key 6 on Dark Alpha Splinter. All right, so Op still has no way to the temple yet, to the energy controller yet, so he's going to have to bail out for now. No beams yet. This is actually kind of concerning.
When you can get to the entire seed, they can be a lot of places. I feel like we are going to see main power bombs early, given the elevator situation.
Main power bombs and possibly Seekers.
Yeah.
Now, I wonder if...
Seekers alone put Underground Tunnel into logic, now that I think about it.
Yeah, that is true. Because, yeah, again, we just need to access any of the elevators, and we have access to the whole seed. So, Hive Chamber B was light ammo, so there's not going to be anything there. Darkszero is going to save warp to return to Aegon using the Hive save station, perhaps? Or is he just looking for a power bomb?
Could be both.
Oh yeah, he's going to use the rarely used Hive save station.
Nice.
Alright, so Darkszero will soon be arriving at Super Missiles Op, on the way likely to DMT.
Mm-hmm. Darkszero, I believe you can save warp. I believe.
Yeah, for Op, it's 2 more elevator rides. And we're back. Now, at Bombs in tow, Darkszero is going to be able to see the item Crossroads. Can't pick it up without a Darker Annihilator and Boost.
There aren't even shenanigans he can do without beams.
Yeah, at this point, we actually can't do a whole lot in this Dark Aeon loop anyway, besides get super missiles and get that key in the broom closet. Oh, that's a suit.
Ooh, that's a good one. So that's Boost and Dark / Annihilator locked.
Yeah,
and Darkszero must be writing it down.
Right now, the big thing is we really don't have a whole lot of intel to go on at this point. We haven't actually been hinted at any major useful items yet.
But we do know where missile launcher can be found.
That's literally all we've got.
we found more Red Temple key hints than progression hints.
All right, that was key 2. awp82. So we've got keys 2, 4, and 6. Again, just in case we get a specific Sky Temple proximity key hint, we want to make sure we can ID it right away.
One thing Op will be able to do that Darkszero couldn't is up her GFMC, so that could swing the race back to Op's favor for now.
Indeed.
Darkszero is ahead, but this could make it as well. Make it, break it, word it, I don't know.
I mean, it can make it or break it.
Yeah.
But yeah, right now, logically, we're still kind of stuck in Aegon for the most part.
Yep.
I mean, we basically done the whole Temple Grounds loop minus the GFMC ship. So I actually think this might have to be progression at this point.
They can do Aegon Energy Controller now.
Oh, that is true.
Yeah, this isn't logic because because elevators.
All right, what's on top of the ship?
Gravity boost.
Nope, it is Dark Visor. Ooh, the Battleground cache might be relevant.
Oh man, if Battlegrounds has the first beam, oh, that would be something. Not yet, memory tests. It hasn't been really been a convenient time. Darkszero is the first person to actually be in a position to check it.
Ooh, Jump Guard being a little rude there. And yeah,
yeah, exactly. Memory.
There's not a whole lot of more spots where progression could be. It could be that Battleground in cache. It could be Transport Center. It could be the Aegon Energy Controller. We only got 3 spots left.
They can go into Pirate Lab, so Command Centers and Logic as well.
Oh, that is true.
Oh, Op hasn't actually found bombs. Oh, jeez. The seed where bombs are in battle. Wait, no. Right, Dark Aegon's out of Logic Intel bombs. Never mind.
And Op's about to get bombs anyway because they're on DMT.
Of course. But I'm just saying, bombs on Battleground. Cache. I guess that's a subset of bombs in like Broom Closet or Upper GFMC.
Yeah, I'm just trying to piece together this whole chain. Is going to take a little bit of time once we finally get it. Nice drops, no missiles.
Revenge of Prime.
There's the 10 drop.
No one's checked Junction Say yet, so we're gonna see that now. I think Darkszero might actually warp to start because it's. Nope, never mind.
I don't think it's actually that much faster at this point. I think it's about the same speed.
It would be funny though.
Unless you're trying to get to the portal specifically instead of just turn around. If you're trying to get to the portal specifically, then yeah, that might save you a couple seconds.
If you went for in cache 4, it would be faster.
So yeah, at this point, Darkszero is going to check Transport Center. But yeah, we really haven't been able to kick this seed into high gear yet.
Yeah, no, they spent so much time riding elevators. Oh, this is gonna be a great VOD.
Oh yes, I can't. I'm already excited for the interview just on the elevators alone.
Someone might. I hope someone does stats on how long they spent in elevators. It'll probably be like no more than 10%, but oh boy, would it be funny. Or even like 5%. More than the average seed. Oh good, a car alarm is going off. Oh good, it's Cobalt Translator.
That actually doesn't do us any good for right now. It's a good item to have for sure, but it doesn't do us any good.
It'll eventually be used for hints when they want to go to Sank.
Yeah, we can access all 22 hints in the game now. Alright, so a cursed lake is dead. Can't have seekers.
Yeah, the only things that hint text can refer to are missile launchers, seeker missiles, and missile expansions. And you need seekers to get to the Cursed Lake, so. Yeah. Oh, I didn't know that missile launcher could be found in Aegon Wastes.
Really? I did. Alright, we can actually see mining station access now. And it yields Dark Beam. There we go.
I wanted the first beam to be in Battlegrounds.
Well, now we're getting somewhere at least. That gives us a couple of checks in labs. That gives us in cache 4.
Mine shaft as well.
Yep. And it looks like mine shaft is first on Darkzero's to-do list.
Yeah. 2 checks and a hint. I think the hint is worth going for. Even if there are more checks in labs. They're actually not that far from each other, strictly speaking. They're 2 rooms away from each other.
In a sense, they do have...
in a sense.
Mine is Cobalt. They have the same gear. That would be Spider Ball.
Nice.
At least I'm fairly certain that's Spider Ball. I'm pretty sure I saw the big yo-yo coloring on the side. I say coloring, but it's just a giant dot. Oh, I stand corrected. That is either boost or cannon. And it is boost.
All right, there's sand processing. One item for Sank entrance as well.
Yeah, still missing Spider Ball and technically main power bombs.
Shoutouts to Echo Visor and Sank entrance, by the way.
Oh, jeez. With Annihilator on Chica. Oh, looks like Off's gonna use that ancient hive save station as well. It does put, chat brings up a good point. That does put Dark Suit into logic as well. Boost and Dark Beam.
Yeah. So that's... They can also get in cache 4 if they go over there. That might be worth it on its own.
Well, we'll see. Umos 2 is dark ammo. Quad is dead.
Yep.
I have a feeling that when we are able to start reading some of the Emerald and Cobalt holograms especially, we're going to get pointed to a lot of items suddenly, because we actually have all of the, I think we have all of the red key hints.
Yeah, we do, actually.
And Chica's hints, so the only guaranteed hint we're missing is the Morbists. The other like 14 hints are all going to point to items. 13, never mind. Actually, no, we got the Missile and Aegon hint, so 12.
We haven't seen any of the joke hints yet.
Yeah, I'm counting the... I already counted 2 out from the joke hints. Yeah, because it's 22 hints, -2 for the jokes, 7 for the guaranteeds. So 13 referencing items and 1 we've seen in Missile Launcher. But let's see what Darkszero decides. Darkzero's going to go straight for Dark Suit, and I think this is a pretty good idea, given that we haven't really gotten much in the way of energy tanks. We might have to do Plane of Dark Warship sooner rather than later.
Mm-hmm.
And you don't want to do Battleground on Various Suit, let's be honest. And this actually routes in nicely for Darkszero because it's an immediate trip over to in cache 4.
Yeah.
Both runners electing to take a quick safety save. in the opposite worlds of the exact same area. Still not 100% sure what's in Mining Plaza, though.
Yeah. It looked blue and glowy, but not like an item.
Boost ball immediately followed by cannonball.
That's a bit awkward. I don't know if they're going to be able to keep that in the runners.
Well, if Darkszero goes to labs right now, Darkszero can preserve it for some time. He's going to have to walk all the way around to not do Portal Access A's cannons, but...
Darkszero, take the save station. You'll save like 5 seconds. Indulge in your inner laziness.
All right, for those not familiar with what Cannonball is, it is an item, quote unquote, that the game gives you when you are shot out of kinetic.
No quote unquote on about it. It is a real item.
Fair enough. But yes, it's an item the game gives you when you're shot out of a morph ball cannon. It's meant to be taken away from you when you collide with any loaded terrain. But in vanilla, you can do some out-of-bounds shenanigans to preserve it, basically just not hitting anything. In the Cannonball state, you are immune to all damage. Vulnerable enemies will take 500,000 damage per frame. You can use Boost Ball. Use Boost properties, I should say.
Not cameras, though. Half-pipes are going to be miserable if you don't have Boost Ball.
Yeah, luckily Darkszero has Boost, so that's not going to be an issue. And Op following suit here and grabbing it. We'll soon follow quite literally in suit and grab Dark Suit.
Maybe not. Maybe Op goes into labs.
Although Op hasn't actually seen that Dark Suit, I don't think.
No,
so.
I think Op did just look at it just now.
Oh, okay.
Oh, Darkszero, no. Gravity is real.
Yeah, this isn't the bottom of the GFS Olympus like in Prime 3 where you can just go flying out the airlock and horizontally for a bit. Speaking of which, Corruption does have a randomizer and it's pretty good.
Yeah. Yes, you should join the Discord. Do you want to get in on this action? You must. Still dead.
But yeah, labs definitely sounds like a really good idea right about now. There's four or five checks in there.
Yep. Oh,
There's
very sleepy now, suddenly.
There's, well, we burnt a lot of excitement trying to figure out where these elevators were taking us.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got Command Center, Storage B, technically Doomed Entry, Bioenergy Production, Storage C. We can't, it's not in logic, but both of our runners, I'm sure, know the scan dash or some alternate method of acquiring that item.
I think it's just the scan dash. I'm sure there's some other really niche shenanigans you can do, but...
I'm not even bothering to fight the pirates, because thankfully this door doesn't lock, because normally there's a gate in the way. Not today. Looks like Darkszero is reloading the room to get Central Mining Station. Must have liked what he saw in there.
Or maybe he just wants to end. This is actually good to know, since Op does have one of the runner, or Dark Visor is accessible right now.
Darkzero's busting open the door. And looks like he's just going to go ahead and fight the pirates.
Yeah, they're not too bad. Especially if you have Dark Beam.
Yeah, Screw Attack does make mincemeat of this puzzle, but... Oh, those pirates are being rude.
Yep.
And they just bonked Darkszero off.
Gravity still works.
Yeah, and it actually kicks into high gear whenever Samus takes damage, too.
Yeah.
Literally every time Darkszero jumps up, the Space Pirates manage to squeeze a snipe in like that. They're actually dealing quite a number here.
Yeah, I think Darkszero should commit murder here. Oh, there we go.
What is this? An energy tank. Okay, fair enough. Well worth the punishment.
Let's switch audio real quick.
Battleground is a missile-related upgrade. Could be Seekers.
Yep.
Although, you're seeing Cannonball being used to full effect, though. You saw that shot just bounce right off like a shot in a mirror. What is here in Command Center? It is light ammo.
Op actually went directly to Battlegrounds from here, I just realized. So Op is going to see this missile-related upgrade.
And, honestly, I think there's a fairly sizable chance it's Seekers. Well, there's the, one of the ETMs. There's 3 in the pool today.
Oh, I looked away.
And the item in Battleground is just a missile.
Oh.
Nowhere near as funny.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in the seed.
Alright, so let's reserve our judgment on the seed so far to see how the rest of labs plays out, because we also have sand processing. We can basically do the full loop.
Yeah.
We'll see if Darkszero decides to scan dash to storage C.
Where do they go from here if they don't find anything? Can they do anything?
I don't think so.
Yeah, vanilla light would be pretty bad.
Ooh, that's gravity.
And that's screw attack as well.
That is true. What do those two together give us? We have Dark Beam and Super Missiles, so technically we have lower Torvis access, I think. With Screw Attack, yeah, we actually have lower Torvis access.
We also have Phase on grounds.
Yeah, we do.
It's terrible, and it's a one-way if you don't find Light Beam there, but you do have access to it.
Oh, yeah, for Phase on grounds. Yeah, absolutely. But yeah, let's see what Darkszero finds here in storage.
Oh, yeah, this
C.
also puts Storage C in Logic as well. Oh, that would be really rude. Oh, no, I don't think Darkszero knows the dash.
That's unfortunate. Well, hopefully there won't be anything in there in Darkzero's case later, but we'll see as we continue crossing this bridge.
Yeah. Pretty certain Op knows the trick.
I don't know if Op picked up Cannonball, but if he did, he just lost it.
Oh. Well, Op already knows Chica is done, so...
That's true. Cannonball at this point isn't really going to do you that many favors.
Oh, Darkszero just realized that he does have supers. Okay.
Oh, okay. He's turning the platforms around.
Oh, this room is so tedious.
It is. Although, admittedly, it's got a nice little beat to it if you don't complete the puzzle.
Yeah. For this dash, this is one of the more straightforward dashes. You just lock onto this and you bend back slightly. You can also do this from the other side and lock onto the door, though it's a little bit trickier.
I don't know if it's just the way I've handled it, but I didn't even have to bend the scan dash back. I think I just had to time it right.
Oh, yeah, no, this one. Yeah, if you do this side, this dash, you don't have to bend at all.
Yeah,
it's if you do it from the other side. Yep, there we go.
Yeah. All right, what's
Good thing Darkszero has exactly 5 missiles.
Good thing Darkszero has exactly 5 missiles.
Yeah. Better than 4 missiles.
But yeah, with this equipment, you know, Darkzero's got a power bomb, so Dark Samus will be a cakewalk.
Yeah.
Alrighty.
Actually, Mahablood, what you can do is you can fire a charge shot and then hold the Seekers button, and that won't fire a missile. You can also switch a beam and then start holding for Seekers, and that'll get the same effect. It matters when you get first missiles Seekers, and then no missile expansions for forever.
It's happened. You're seeing Cannonball invincibility being used to its fullest advantage here. Darkszero not taking any damage or recoil from the Yeet beams. One minor downside is that Cannonball damage does not equal Boost Ball damage, and the former takes priority, so those laser rod switches are not vulnerable to Cannonball. but all making the same loop that Darkszero just did. So they've kind of caught up to Op's kind of caught up pretty nicely here.
Yeah. Turrets.
Yeah, the camera also wasn't cooperating either because Darkszero was just a tad bit too far down the half pipe. I don't know if it's just me, but I never can get into this mothball slot properly.
It's...
Back. You just got sunlight. Sorry, I'm talking to my pupper.
Yeah, it's a skill. You actually do have to practice it. Mean Key the first.
There's another one. We know there's one more in here somewhere. Oh, Up went straight to Doomed Entry and found a Sky Temple key.
That's the fourth or fifth one we've seen?
Fourth one, I think.
So Op does actually have to warp to start from here. No beams to get out.
Yeah, unless he wants to make the traversal to Vanilla Light, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Which, I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be a thing at this point.
Yeah. I'm wondering if we're going to get Screw Attack and Path of Roots or something, or worse.
Well, we finally found the Aegon key that was hinted at in Aegon. Well, we know Screw Attack is in Torvus Lagoon already, which I'm actually kind of surprised our runners haven't run around to go get yet.
I'm not so surprised. This is all in logic anyways, and it's here. Screw Attack is a bit farther away. So this makes sense to me. I would go to get Screw Attack immediately afterwards, but yeah.
Considering we don't have a beam to get back from Dark Aegon, I would actually say Torvus is probably the play right now.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I mean,
Op doesn't know about gravity boost. That's right.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have access to anywhere like behind Underground Tunnel or behind or anywhere near Forgotten Bridge without light beam, but that's you still have at least 3 or 4 checks.
Mm-hmm.
And there's always progression in Underground Tunnel. Especially given this seed. Because, yeah, I think we can get there with our current equipment.
Yeah.
If we get Screw Attack, there's a slope jump or high terrain Screw Attack you can do to the Great Bridge.
Attack. You just walk there to and you open up the Super's door and then go to Underground Tunnel.
That is true. But I always I'm so used to doing Torvus Temple first before Underground Tunnel that if you're coming from the Torvus entrance side. Do we have a Vanilla Light Beam today? The answer? Nope, it's another Sky Temple key.
And Op going to take advantage of the fact that he saved and is just going to reset out. Darkszero will actually have to do something similar. If Darkszero goes for Vanilla Light and wants to keep Cannonball.
Nope, looks like Darkzero's deciding to not even try for it. And yeah, given how much of Torvus we have access to, I think I agree with this play. Because it's only one check, you can't get out. It's highly unlikely you're going to get a Vanilla Light at this point.
You can, but it's bad and long. I have kept Cannonball. I have checked Vanilla Light, not gotten Vanilla Light, and then walked all the way back to a safe station.
Yeah, that would cost you, that's a solid, minute and a half to get back.
Probably. Also, hi, Jojo. The race is going. No clue of where Light Beam is, but the elevator stack is really funny.
Yeah, so they have the settings set to one-way elevators to another elevator, and all but 2 of the elevators are in a nice, big, fat loop.
They also started with Amber and Emerald, which is mostly just funny.
Yeah,
in Portal Terminal.
Yeah, it's not often we start with translators only. But yeah, how many times is it going to take Darkszero to get to Torvis entrance? Let me see.
That's at like the very back of the loop from here.
Well, unfortunately, Darkszero is not going to be able to ride up this because it's Temple Transport Amber, and it's kind of currently still blocked off with that light beam.
I love this elevator so much in random elevators. It just gives me life when I always find it as my first elevator.
Yeah, it's going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's going to be like 8 more elevators optimally until Darkszero can finally get to the Torvis entrance. Torvis entrance is like, it's the last elevator in the chain.
Which one connects to it?
Sang Quadrant.
So,
which could be reached if you go out Aegon Quadrant and just walk around to GFMC.
yeah.
All right, so yeah, to explain one-way elevators, the elevators basically go from one elevator to another, but unlike the two-way elevator randos we've seen in this tournament up to this point, they just go from one elevator to another elevator.
And they don't necessarily go backwards.
Yeah. So the end result is that you have, in the case of here, for example, you have an elevator chain that goes from like 1 to Torvis, 1 to Aegon, 1 to Sank, and it just keeps going until the seed has decided it wants to loop you back to the start.
Yeah. Darkszero will be able to get a hint here.
Wind Chamber Gate, I think, is actually in play right now, isn't it?
No light beam.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks,
Charged
game.
combo can be found in Dark Gate. Yeah, that's referring to super missiles.
Actually, yeah. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm not sure if if every elevator has to take you to a different elevator, or if elevators can stack up like I said earlier. I'm actually not sure now. Darkszero would know.
Yeah, the main thing is that there is a set path for the elevators.
Yeah.
They're not going to like change whenever you enter. When you enter an elevator, it's not going to change the destination coordinates of the same elevator. All right, so Darkszero is in Sank Gate, which is right next to Sank Quad, so this will probably be the better way to get to Torvis entrance from here.
Yep.
I wasn't listening for the audio cue to see if Fortress Transport Access had anything.
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah, I've learned a couple of weeks ago that there is a distinct audio cue between keys and items, and the energy transfer module actually does not have an audio cue, so that's how you can tell where that is.
That's a nice dork visor.
We'll see how Darkszero decides to take this. Is electing to head in the direction of Wind Chamber by the looks of it.
Yeah, get a peek.
He's gonna have to grab another power bomb.
If he even wants to do the dash.
Chamber itself contains... That is a ball upgrade.
No, that's spider ball.
Yeah, that's spider ball, all right. Oh, geez. That's rude.
Darkszero not liking it.
That is a bad spot for spider ball.
I don't think Darkszero knows any of the tricks to get that item, so he's gonna have to do that.
Yeah, Grand Wind Chamber normally requires, depending on where you're coming from. If you're coming from GFMC, it needs Screw Attack, secret missiles, and power bombs, boost ball, and a way into the dark world and back.
Oh man! Oh, and Darkszero forgot about the Sank Quadrant elevator as well.
Darkszero might just be deciding at this point to just go along the entire chain until he finds the next destination.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, I still stand by what I said earlier, that Torvis entrance is probably the best play right now. It's certainly the most density. And it has your screw attack.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you can do a lot of Torvus actually. You can't get past Underground Tunnel. You can't get to Dark Torvus. But you can do a fair amount of Lower Torvus. Yeah, no, that's the play.
I just realized Torvus Temple leads to Lower Torvus. Nice. Thanks, game. Good elevator.
One of my favorite one-way elevator seeds I did. No, that was a two-way unchecked elevator seed. I guess I'll tell it anyways, but Temple Grounds essentially got split in two, and I had to take a Temple Grounds elevator to go to the other half of Temple Grounds to get to where I needed to go. And that was an interesting seed.
Oh my. Ooh, and Spider Ball being where it is, Spider's Treasure is going to be a tough sell for now. It's not even, we still can't even technically do anything in Sank. We still need secret missiles or main power bombs.
They can't even do Hazen Cliff. They don't have Light Beam.
They don't need Light Beam for Hazen Cliff. Oh wait, yes they do.
Yes, they do.
They can see it, but they can't get it.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not opposed to looking at these three items, even if I can't or don't want to get any of them.
It is a cobalt hint as well, which at this
point,
too,
yeah,
we're really starving.
Yeah, our hints have been terrible. We only found out where missile launcher and super missiles are, and there's a
movement in warp ball mode is faster, even with boost.
These are terrible.
Yes, they are, and the chat loves it.
The little seed of hints.
Yep.
Normally, playing for hints is very powerful, and sometimes you get this kind of seed, where I made this.
Was that a red key in Hazen Cliff? I'm not 100% sure.
Possibly.
And what is that in? That looks like a missile tank?
Yeah.
Darkszero just taking Cliff down with him.
Yeah, that Metroid despawns when you hit the terminal fall trigger.
Yeah, luckily Cannonball makes the suction phase have no effect. I still wish I knew what was in Mining Plaza.
Yeah. I'm gonna check the race time chat. I haven't looked at all. Or they haven't said anything.
I think they're just too busy trying to comprehend what is going on here.
Yeah.
Ooh, nice double bomb drop.
Yeah, when you destroy items or crates on the same frame, you're eligible for you get drop scaling applied to both of them, like the same drop scaling. So you're very likely to get 2 power bombs there, for example, if you have 0.
Yeah, there are some exceptions to this, like all the night barbs in Hive Dynamo.
Yeah.
Okay. So it looks like Darkszero is going to go through to Temple to grab this energy tank first. And yeah, 3 energy tanks Dark Suit, I would say, unless you have to do in Reliquary without Cannonball, which luckily isn't an issue right now for Darkszero. But yeah, I would say this is pretty cozy for the rest of the seed.
Op is not having a good time with these elevators.
Yeah, this is definitely why you write these down. Although I'm still there's still a lot to sink in here. Oh, you know what's in logic right now? Vanilla Seekers.
Yeah.
As if this seat hasn't already been insulting enough.
At least it won't be the worst Vanilla Seekers ever, like that the last round or 2 rounds ago.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Darkszero is electing to skip that. Yeah, because at this point, without Screw Attack, if it's not Seekers, you have to do the instant morph. Or there's a couple of ways to get into the tunnel without Screw Attack, but it's not particularly nice.
Actually, I don't think you want to do Phase on Grounds just yet.
I don't think you want to do Phase on Grounds either, but yeah, this is going to take Darkszero to Torvus entrance, and we can pick things back up here.
What a journey. What a journey to get to this swamp.
Yeah, and again, That's the last elevator in that chain. Going back there takes you to Aegon Entrance, where this whole thing started. What a mess.
This is so dumb. I love it.
Me too. Alright, we're finally going to get to see Path of Roots. This is actually a pretty hot spot. Yeah, Path of Roots is a good hot spot for hints and progression. Sky Temple Key 4 can be found one room away from Sand Canyon. Gee, thanks, game. It's the other way around. You want to point to an item in Sand Canyon that's one room away from Sky Temple Key 4. Ugh. I wonder if that means there's not a whole lot of required items for this seed, because usually that doesn't happen until the hints start running out of ideas.
Yeah, usually you're DF or playing a multi when that happens. You might as well have told us where Inghive Key 2 was in relation to a missile expansion.
Exactly. Sheesh.
Darkszero showing off a nice BSJ to get up there. And check Great Bridge. Great big 5 missiles.
I am actually still really surprised we have not come across main power bombs or secret missiles yet.
Yeah, no, that just happened, Memory. That hint just happened. TM.
That is... Is that an echo? that might have been another visor. That might have been... That's our last visor, to be fair.
Yeah, still something. Darkszero getting off the super. It didn't quite flip both of them with it, but close enough. Actually, I don't know if supers can kill both of them.
It can, absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Darkszero
Something you don't see in vanilla for reasons.
Well, yeah.
It looks like...
I think it is Echo Visor.
Yeah.
I mean,
Great.
Oh, no, it's light ammo.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what Echo does.
Nothing.
If Mining Plaza is something, it would do that, but they're missing an Aegon key still.
Yeah, and we know it's in... I think it's in Dark Torvus. The last Aegon key.
That is correct, Kairichi.
Yeah.
Main PBs are still required, and I just trampled all over Captain. I'm sorry.
That's all right. I mean, you said what I was going to say anyway, so there's
another hint. Are we going to get the first good hint of the seed?
Sky Temple Key 6 can be found in main reactor, or light ammo can be found in transit station. What? These hints are making... This is the first... I have never seen this before. These hints are garbage today. Is this a one-way elevators problem?
Maybe.
Because I'm honestly thinking once we get secret missiles, I almost think this is going to be seed solved once we check our remaining hints.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised.
This is ridiculous. The game doesn't usually point to this many non-unique items. Yeah, this is going to be a question for the developer in the interview.
Yeah.
Alright, to Lower Torvus we go, pretty much.
But not before checking Underground Tunnel.
Oh, yes. Yeah, that gives us one more hint, and then Lower Torvus. Yeah, I think... Normally I always advocate playing for hints, but this is ridiculous.
I mean, surely you have to find at least one good hint, right?
You would think.
Oh, there's Seekers.
There's always progression in Underground Tunnel.
This is a new Spider's Treasure. This check has been way better than Spider's Treasure.
Oh, Light Beam is in Vanilla Seekers. There you go.
Oh, there we go. We found it. The one good hint. That probably is going to end up being Go mode based on the quality of hints we're getting.
Yeah, that's +1 Underground Tunnel.
Do you want to go to Lower Torvus from here?
Well, how soon does Lower Torvus get you to Torvus Quadrant, though? Although, Darkszero doesn't have Spider Ball. Although, we have Screw Attack. We still need main Power Bombs. For Spider Ball to be in logic.
I'm wondering if that's not even logic. Has anything been Power Bombs locked so far? Because
Not particularly. Besides Spider Ball, no.
I wonder if that's even, like, required. Or I wonder if that's locked behind it, Power Bombs locked behind itself.
Well, wait a minute. There was a Sky Temple key in Ventilation Area A, correct?
Yeah, but the elevators.
But that still needs power.
You get Light Beam for it.
Oh, that's true. And Seekers were not Power Bomb launched, so yeah. And it was another Sky Temple key in Hydro Dynamo Station. We're getting a lot of Sky Temple keys here.
Yeah.
I mean, that's 5 known, because I don't think Darkszero picked up tasks. Oh, Darkzero's warping, probably to grab Light Beam, which is honestly not a bad idea, considering Light Beam does lock out a couple of areas of Lower Torvus, and the rest of Torvus for that matter.
And Light World access from Dark World if, like, Phase on Grounds comes up.
Yeah, because while it's still non-logic, it does put Spider Ball into play as well.
Alright, we've also seen the Vanilla Light Beam SPK. That Light Beam is required.
Oh, that is true. Still no conversation in the race time that so far to this point. Alright, so it looks like Darkszero is just going to enter this elevator and just use that to find the way to Torvus Quadrant. So from here, Torvus Quadrant is... Torvus Quadrant is...
It is.
Yeah, this is the next elevator over, so very convenient.
Oh, nice.
Meanwhile, Op is checking... I think this is Torvus... Op checked Torvus Energy Controller already, I think.
Yeah.
Op is about to get Seekers. Again, all things considering, Op is not that far behind Darkszero here.
Yeah. Op caught up somewhere.
See if Op decides to push into Lower Torvus some more after reading the Light Beam hint.
Did Op actually do, I wasn't paying attention. Did Op actually do Torvus Temple?
I hope so. Well, there's Light Beam.
Reminds me of a seed where Light Beam was also here. But also I didn't have bombs, and bombs were in Storage A.
Oh my.
Op did do Torvus Temple. Nice.
Okay. Yeah, if you had sequence broken Light Beam, you would have had to do the instant morph to get out. Or if you picked up Screw Attack first.
Neither of which are too awful.
I think Op's trying to plan the route back to Seekers at this point.
Mm-hmm.
Oh good, Darkszero didn't get Seeker because there was only one shot left. Luckily the bats are programmed to drop missiles.
Yeah. Yeah, I noticed Op didn't get the Path of Eyes end. Op also not going for Lower Torvus, just going directly for,
Defiled Shrine is beam related. That could be Annihilator.
Yeah, could be.
Darkszero taking a safety save and an ammo refill. I'm wondering if the 2 garbage items that were referred to were because we got 2 starting items.
I haven't, even with starting items, I haven't seen that happen before.
Yeah, because there's a grand total of 8, 16. There's a grand total of 21 unique items, not counting keys on the tracker. Only 2 of which were starting, so that's still 19 left over.
Yeah, no. I guess the logic chain just might be 11.
Well, at least we're about to finally get Sky Temple key hints.
Oh no, Op, that's the elevator you want to be at. I think Op just realized it. Yeah, Op just realized this is the elevator he actually wants to be at.
And that is a missile tank in War Ritual Grounds. Darkszero decides to save scum these hints, actually, because recent safety save at the ship might suggest that.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't really need Cannonball for anything.
That is true.
Chickas, nothing.
Alright, one of the keys we know is TAS.
Okay. Oh, I thought Darkszero had 5 keys and I just can't read. TAS and in cache 1. Hydrodynamo storage. Oh, that's Alpha Blog. The big blog that makes all of the rules.
I'll add one to that later. TT East.
That's a required gravity boost, shockingly, I know.
TAS.
Yep.
Plaza access. That's free.
And this would be in cache 1.
Yeah, that's it. That's seed over.
Wow.
Spider Ball's not even required, let alone main power bombs.
Is there even anything in Sanctuary?
No, absolutely nothing.
I bet power bombs. Oh. Yeah, I think it is one of the seeds where power bombs aren't required and or locked behind themselves. Yeah, it is.
Yeah, that's seed solved.
Final bosses are not required. One-way elevators. They are settings.
You know what the crazy thing is?
What?
I think Plaza Access and in cache 1 are literally the only 2 reasons we actually need Light Beam.
Yeah.
That would explain why there are so few good hints. The seed's already over. No need for technically a suit, spider, echo, annihilator, or grapple beam.
You don't even need dark suit.
No. That's crazy. In fact, the only thing Boost is good for today is Plaza Access.
I think the logic chain is like 10 items long.
Yeah, it's not
Supers,
long today.
Seekers, Dark and Light, probably not Dark Suit. Bombs, Boost Ball. I don't think you need Dark Visor for anything, right?
Nope.
So scratch that off. Space Jump, Gravity Boost. Not Screw Attack either. Violet you would need. Oh man, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 item logic chain.
Yeah, no, very gentle item requirements, all things considering. This seed actually will not be going on for too much longer, I don't think.
Yeah.
And Op's about to come to the same realization too. It's going to be basically down to a race of execution.
Mm-hmm.
Although I'm trying to think what key Op didn't get that Darkszero does have.
Hydrodynamo storage station. Yeah.
So for this seed, I've got +1 Alpha Blog, +1 Underground Tunnel. Dark burst in Defiled Shrine. Well, it was beam related.
Yeah. All right, they needed to pick up missile launcher, and I didn't count that, so that's a 10 item chain. They also needed Amber and Emerald, but they started with that, of course.
Yeah. Folks, we'd like to remind you, Seeker missiles are the best upgrade in the Prime trilogy. But yeah, really, I think the majority of this scene was just figuring out how the elevators worked. Figuring out how the elevators worked and figuring out how to get to Torvus entrance.
Yeah.
Basically finding gravity, because after gravity, that's it for Aegon.
Well, they actually do need screw attack. That's right. They did need screw attack to to get to the top of. Well, I got no. If light beam was where it was, then yeah, they didn't actually need screw attack per se.
To get to where now?
Up the Torvus Temple fight. Like doing the slope jump to get up there, or not even slope jump, standable terrain, but light beam was accessible, so maybe not.
Nah, Nick, you didn't need it. But yeah, there is absolutely nothing in Sanctuary today. We don't even get main power bombs, which is a rarity, honestly, given 2.0. 2.0 has had a habit of placing power bombs nice and early normally.
Yeah.
As it's intended to do most of the time, but even still. And now Darkszero is just going to get the lower Torvus keys. Yeah, because it's just Plaza Access and Alpha Block. Yeah, actually, all three of the, besides Inkesh 1, there are 3 Sky Temple keys here. So after this, it's off to Aegon, which... Hang on a minute. Unfortunately, that's another 4 elevators away after Torvus Temple. And the lower Torvus elevator only saves 1 elevator ride. So yeah, it's going to be... Well, assuming... We'll see if Darkszero decides to do a screw attack or something to get to the lower Torvus elevator, which I suspect Darkszero probably will do that, actually. Because at this point, it'd probably be the most convenient to get Plaza Access, go do Alpha Blog, since you're already in Hydro Dynamo Station, then go back up using, like, doing the BSJ to get out, and go to Transit Tunnel East, and then just go out via the lower Torvus elevator, then you're 3 elevators from that point away from Aegon.
Mm-hmm.
There's our Plaza Access key.
Yeah, I had a missile launcher at Portal Site, and that's the or Portal Access, and that's the logic chain right there.
Yeah, missile launcher was in Sandcache, so it was behind Damper Translator.
Oh, right. Right, there was a light ammo expansion or something in Portal Access.
Yeah, it was an ammo tank. I hate getting bonked on that ceiling in Path of Roots. Not Path of Roots, Abandoned Worksite.
Low-key Abandoned Worksite is an aggravating room.
Yeah, especially if you don't have Grapple Beam and Screw Attack both together.
Mm-hmm. To make some more coffee. I'm calming another race. Wiped out.
Oh yeah, you're working 8 o'clock, aren't you?
Yep, with Jojo Mojo.
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess that was an ETM and Mining Plaza.
Must have been.
Which is a real good place for an ETM.
Wonder if that's where Emerald Translator was supposed to be. Nice thing about Plaza Access being required but not Meditation Vista is that we don't even have to worry about this pirate fight. At this point, I would say it's probably... Oh, there's another ETM in Cache B. Thanks, game. Jeez. Well, I think Darkszero... I think our runners may have just involuntarily performed bug testing for Darkszero.
Yeah, I do wonder if one way to elevator the hint logic, or if this seat is just that short. No, that's not quite the right one.
Yeah, it's 3 over. Yeah, I think I can use my term cetus frius. All right, let's see what this useless hint reads.
Oh,
ammo tank is in under temple. I think the game actually, I think the hints might actually not be able to figure it out with random elevators. I wonder if it just doesn't place anything.
I have no idea what's happening. Something else broke because we found more hints than just like, even if our logic chain is like 10, we found too many hints for that, I think. Yeah, I think something actually broke.
Yeah, we found 4 garbage hints, I think, at this point, plus the 2 jokes and the 7 guaranteed. That's 13. So take that from 22, and you have 9. That can't be right. Yeah, and one of them pointed to missiles too.
Yeah, we've had a missile hint and a super missiles hint,
and a secret
and a light beam hint.
So there were some hints pointing us at actual items. And light beam, to be fair, was actually light beam and seekers were actually good. Not seekers. Light beam especially was a good hint. Nice cannonball.
Rip ammo fishy.
Yeah, with cannonball, thankfully, Darkszero can kind of take a little bit of time setting up the BSJ.
Yeah.
It's a bummer Alpha Blog is invulnerable to cannonball.
Oh. Yeah, this is one of the cases where the BSJ is easier and faster than fighting Alpha Blog. Alpha Blog is just a bad time, honestly.
Yeah, really, no matter what your armaments are. Dark Burst, super missiles.
If you want to do air underwater, that actually is incredibly effective.
That is true. Unfortunately, it's just like the other air underwaters. It's a frame-perfect trick.
Yeah, and it's not easy to figure out where the water box is, the boundary that you're looking for.
Well, at least we got to save the animals today. Alright, so yeah, I think Darkzero's just figuring out how to get to key 9 at this point.
Warp to start, probably.
If that is the case, then the nearest elevator would be the nearest elevator, would be Aegon Portal. And the last key is, well, actually, no, Darkszero needs to get to Incache 1 anyway.
Yeah. And that'll put him next to Aegon Temple access, which is actually really nice. Well,
Aegon Temple will take, no, yeah, it will. It'll be to Aegon Quadrant. That's the only 2-way elevator we got in the seed.
It's the remaining 2 elevators that aren't a part of the stack.
So yeah, Darkszero can either use that, or Aegon Portal will lead to Torvus Quadrant, which is actually the best possible elevator, because Torvus Quadrant is meeting grounds. So it would actually be in Darkzero's better interest in this case, I think, to go out of Aegon Portal, or out of Incache 1, and then rush to Aegon Portal elevator.
Yeah. They don't have, if Darkszero had Spider, this would be no-brainer, but Darkszero would have to go the long way around. Also, fun fact about Cannonball, if a door had a blast shield of any kind on it, Cannonball will just open it up. I don't know why, it just does.
I was recently informed that the reason that is because once a blast shield is removed, the door just becomes vulnerable to all damage types, apparently. And this only applies to, like you mentioned before, blast shielded doors.
Yeah, okay, that makes sense. All right.
So, luckily, Cannonball is a damage type.
Shout out to Prime One Plando making poison doors a thing. Like
Oh,
the thing
jeez.
that what is that enemy called? The blood flowers? Yeah, the thing that the blood flower fires. That's actually you can set doors in Prime One Plando to poison type now.
Wait. What's normally super effective against poison again? Wait, wrong series. I think Darkzero's trying to not have to deal with the night barbs, but yeah, finds the spot, screw attacks over. Now Darkszero can finally get this key.
You're actually trying to make me think what poison was weak to in Pokemons, and it's been so long that I don't even remember.
I don't remember either, honestly. Poison type is not one I tend to think about a whole lot. Usually I think about fire, ice, psychic, those types. Chat saying ground and psychic.
I thought it was the other way around.
Wait, that's convenient because you're playing Plando, which is basically the seed being psychic. And it looks like Darkszero is rushing straight for the portal elevator using Warrior's Walk. Not a bad idea.
Yeah.
Actually, Cannonball makes this considerably faster, and it looks like AWP is fighting Alpha Block. Almost got the names mixed up.
Gotta save those precious seconds.
I mean, fair enough. I mean...
It saves time.
It does. It's actually very effective in this case. Oh, wow. Alpha Blog is being very uncooperative here with AWP.
Yep.
I don't think we figured out if there's anything that factors into when Alpha Blog opens the mouth like this, because I think it is like just purely random, especially at low health.
Yeah. Whose Guardian might be the worst boss in the game, but this is the second.
Yeah,
I don't know if it's a close second, but it is second.
Yeah, Torvus in general just has like the worst bosses ever. But it looks like Alpha Blog just died due to PowerPoint presentation.
Not slideshow. The cousin of Light Show.
Is that the close uncle to Freak Show?
No relation. Oh, that's a really good. Oh, wow. I didn't realize that's what that.
Yeah, Meeting Grounds. It's right there.
All right.
I'm working on a script for the tragedy of Dark Samus the Wise. You ever hear of it?
Yeah, actually, surprisingly.
I thought so. It's not a story the Federation would tell you. It's a Chozo legend.
I'm gonna get a refill of my drink while Captain is doing this.
No, it's all right. I haven't finished the script beyond that point yet. I'll try and have it ready by the end of the brackets, I promise. But yeah, Darkszero is basically about to cross the finish line here. Although AWP's not too far behind. The only key AWP is missing is in Cache 1. It really has been, I mean, just because of the logic chain, it really has just been a case of follow the leader. With really not, given where items were, not really a chance to split.
Yeah, it's very linear.
Especially if you were reading the logic like both these runners were doing. They were reading it pretty well. I think the one thing that slowed AWP down was doing Dark Aegon without bombs.
Yeah, I think that initial routing is what caused stop the race.
But yeah, by stepping into the light field, Darkszero will finish in first place with an official race time GG time of 1:33.31.
GG. AWP might just go ahead and opt to finish since he's not more than 5 minutes out from finishing. Maybe even like
bet. 3. Yeah, the end game elevator routing was pretty nice, although admittedly words. I am very surprised that given how much wide room we had in that elevator loop that it did not put anything in sank.
Surprisingly closed.
Hello.
Open loop. Hello, Darkszero. How was that seed and learning about the location of all those light ammo expansions?
I did have a lot of light ammo. I didn't realize.
So yeah, we're trying to figure out why that was, because this wasn't a particularly item-heavy required seed. Like spider ball wasn't needed, echo visors weren't needed, suits you could have gotten away without.
Main power bombs are nowhere to be seen.
Yup.
So
No, none of my shacks needed power bombs, right?
No.
I think so.
So how did you like that first loop of elevators?
The stack.
Yes, it was long. Kind of kept tracking. And then later when I had to take it again, I took a look at my notes and said, yeah, it's just this part here. And then I started going. I'm like, did I take the wrong one? Did I pass by?
Yeah, we were just sitting here giggling at how many elevators we came across before we finally got back to Aegon entrance, and it was like, wow, there's only 2 elevators left.
Yeah. Actually, question about one-way elevators. Does every elevator have to go to a different elevator?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. I was worried initially about an elevator taking you into a closed loop. Like, say, Aegon entrance took you to a closed loop of Temple Transport Amber, Stank entrance, Lower Torvus access. But okay, that's not a thing.
Yeah, there's gonna be multiple loops, but there's always gonna be some loops.
Okay. Okay.
To be honest, I didn't realize that when I made this setting.
So going back, we figured you'd be the best person to find the answer on this. What was the story with all those garbage hints? Because we figured that given how many items were required, the game would point to at least a few more of them.
I think it's simply by the time these hints were accessible, it was already finished logic.
Fair enough.
Oh.
Because yeah, by the time you were able to reach underground tunnel, you basically had everything you needed to finish the seed. Because after that, you just go run and grab light beam, and that is literally seed solved after light beam.
Yeah, after underground tunnel, there's light beam, and then that's like Katabuki's placement.
Yeah, it was very interesting trying to understand what the story was and finding out there were so many we're just not used to seeing like any really garbage hints, especially in Torvus.
Yeah, the first time I saw the hint, like, yeah, proximity hint for Katabuki? What?
Yeah, that was the first thing that threw us off. We were like, it's the other way around. You're supposed to say that an item is one room away from Sky Temple Key 6. What's going on, game?
Op is like a minute out from finishing, if that.
Yeah, you both were actually pretty neck and neck for the for the start of the race. The main difference is that Op chose to do Dark Aegon without bombs, which at the time was out of logic, and was a little late to getting bombs as a result.
Oh.
Yeah. Your routing ended up being cleaner. Op was first to Dark Visor, but it unfortunately didn't matter. Unfortunately for him, it didn't matter. No, Dark Visor was not required this seed.
Yeah, no power bombs, no sank. It's actually kind of ridiculous. Especially given that elevator loop, we thought sank would probably be a little more important.
Well, you just answered like no power
very
bombs
perfect
or no
word.
dark visor. Means no sank. One of these has to be in logic to have sank.
Yeah. That
And,
is GG's for Op at 138.29.
So once again, GG's to both of our runners. We are now joined in the booth by awp82. Op, GG to you.
Thanks, GG.
GG.
That was certainly a seed. How do you like those hints?
They were good.
Well, to be
Go ahead.
Well, the light beam hint was pretty good, but what about the Sky Temple key proximity and the light ammo tank hints? Actually, I don't think you checked the hints in Lower Torvis. Yeah, all the hints in Lower Torvis were absolute junk. An energy. There's a light ammo tank in some place. There's an ETM in Cache B.
Yeah, I didn't check any of those. I was already in go mode.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I just checked the hints because I knew they were going to be funny.
Yep.
Yeah, it certainly gave us a good run for our money, but what were your thoughts up on the massive giant loop of elevators?
I don't know. it was long.
Yeah.
All but two elevators.
Wait, which two were not accounted for?
Aegon Gate and Aegon Temple. Those two are the only elevators out of that big loop, and they led to each other.
Right.
But yeah, the first 5 minutes was both of you basically just scouting the Aegon entrance elevator and then just constantly checking elevators one after another to finally see where this chain ended.
Yep, so it goes.
So yeah, we were saying earlier that the difference between the two of you both played really well, but your decision to do Dark Aegon before bombs put you behind Darkszero.
Oh. What are those again?
Bombs were on DMT.
That's right.
You basically had to use Emerald Translator to go to get space jump off of Umos, and also get Violet Translator from GFMC, and that's basically your way out of Bomb Guardian. Back in Aegon.
Yeah, I was a little confused by that at first.
But yeah, this seed ultimately didn't need Annihilator, either suit, Spider Ball, Dark Visor. You didn't see where Spider Ball was, did you?
No.
Grand Wind Chamber.
Ooh.
And we didn't even find main power bombs, let alone Echo Visor.
Glad I didn't need it.
Yeah, Sank was completely empty today.
For as open as the elevators were, it's really surprising.
What's that you cut off?
For as open as the elevators were, it's really surprising how closed the seed was.
Yeah. Well, how far apart were we?
Only about 5 minutes between finishes.
Almost exactly, yeah.
Less than 5, yeah. Very close.
How did it feel? How weird did it feel starting with only translators for a change?
Interesting. It was
very different.
And yet,
with only
those hints were real bad, given that. Usually that's the best part about starting with translators, but no.
Oh yeah, almost all the hints were like, "Hey, these keys are there."
Yeah.
All the hive keys are in Dark in Eagle.
All the hive keys are in Aegon. Yeah, that was the interesting one. 4 red keys were in Aegon. Ay. Well, is there anything else, gentlemen, that you would like to say about the seed before we close out?
GG, Darkszero.
Thank you, GG for you as well. I think the secret deck was needed.
You could have gotten away without it, I think.
Yeah, you could have gotten underground tunnel and then gone around Torvis and to get to Torvis Temple that way for lower Torvis access.
Yeah, I think that was it, yeah.
Yeah, because Seekers lead to light, and then you can just go around Forgotten Bridge and all that jazz. Although you had, yeah, that's what you could have done if you had no screw attack. Never mind. But yeah, folks, I think that's going to do it for this brain tester of a seed for sure.
Oh no. Oh, SpeedGaming bot broke. Well, there's the Discord link. You guys should say stuff in the SpeedGaming chat so people can go follow you.
Yeah, you both put on a
Um,
great show for us today, for sure.
Go follow awp82 and Darkszero. They're good runners. They do the good content. Also, go follow my co-commentator, Captain MD13. Really fun person to be around, really knowledgeable about echoes, and of course the trackers, Kairichi and Bellator. Go follow them as well.
Follow
They
Diggle
made
too.
this. Oh, thank you.
Follow Diggle too, because he made this. But in all seriousness, Diggle, thank you for joining me here in the booth on this Tuesday afternoon. We will be back right here on Speed Gaming 2 in just another hour. We have got Gollop versus Kazuto with a more simple settings with only final bosses disabled, otherwise standard tournament settings. Then an hour later on 8 p.m. Eastern Time, we have Crash Boom Bang versus Xpro32 on the main Speed Gaming channel. For that match, it'll be final bosses off, random start, 3 starting items. So we hope you will join us for those races coming up in just a short while. Thank you for watching. Enjoy the rest of your night, and we will see you next mission.
Indeed.
See ya.
See ya.